Well, hello viewers. Today I'd like to bring you something a little different. We're going to be taking a look at the Vampire Survivor inspired games. I don't even really know what to call them. When I say garlic likes, people think I'm talking about Wario. Vampire likes? Well, that doesn't really work either. Rogue survival games? I don't know. I don't think we've settled on a term. But there are a lot of them. So I've taken 4 of the highest rated and most recommended, and I've got them. They range in price from like $2.99 to $5. So you can't even call them $2.99 likes. Not anymore. 3 of these I haven't played, and 1 I've played quite a bit of. My plan is to spend only a half hour with each game to get a feel for it. So, by the end of it, I'll let you know which one I like the best. That way, if you're looking for one of these games to play, you can throw my recommendation right out the fucking window. Let's start with Rogue Genesia. I mean, I think that's how you say it. So, I've played this one already, and I can explain it pretty well. I like this one. I think this has a lot of potential. But, you know, again, if you know Vampire Survivors, you know Rogue Genesia. But, the difference being, there's like a Slay the Spire-esque mode here. So I'm gonna go to an E rank world, which means it's a little more difficult. And, you get to choose where on the map you want to go. And again, I think these are pre-made assets. I think that's the best way to explain it. I'm pretty sure they are. But you can see here you've got rarity levels. And you've got a couple different starting weapons. We're gonna start with the Wind Blade. So it's 3D. It's got a nice style to it. You have a dash that you can upgrade. I've already upgraded the character. There's an overall progression like Vampire Survivors. And you do the thing. So... Oh, heroic. Did I hit reroll by accident? Oh no. No, I didn't. Okay, that was just double experience. I leveled up my experience gain, so now I'm getting a lot more. So you'll see some tainted power-ups, and those you can banish, or you can take them as like a very last resort. But yeah, I've never completed a run of this particular game mode. The F rank world. I did E rank, and I did a lot of survival mode when I was living out of a suitcase for a week. Because, like I said, work was getting done on my place. I couldn't really do much. But when that was happening, I installed this on my laptop. It's funny because for a gamer laptop, it was it's a Lenovo laptop I got like 5 or 6 years ago, probably 6. And it's fine, but it has to like, for a game like this, it shouldn't be so crusty. But it has to like load in stuff, so like a new monster would load in, and the game would just freeze for a minute. Well, like a second or 2. So it's a little baffling. But overall, the game ran fine on my gamer laptop. Which, man, at this point, I probably should think about getting a new one. Like, I'm in no need of a laptop. I might just get a Steam Deck. I don't know yet. Now you can choose between Thunderstaff, agility, or weak point. Weak point is good because that increases critical damage. I'm gonna go for Thunderstaff because it's rare and because it's another weapon. So now... Okay, so now we're going to this. Survive a minute in 5. These, crates have your standard chicken for health, of course, floor chicken. But they also could have one of those, gem magnets. So this one... you know, this one's really good. I wanted to give a couple of shout-outs to other ones I've streamed, or played, rather, recorded. We're gonna re-roll. Nice. Piercing allows projectiles to go through more enemies. So there's only, there's 3 levels to this. So we'll get that. I wanted to give a shout-out to Bone Razor Minions, which was a really, really cool concept on, it was a good twist. And you can watch that separately. The twist being that you're a necromancer, and your minions do the killing. And you get to upgrade them as well as get some powers. And there's also a sense of humor to the game, because the word boner is funny and they used it a lot. I'm gonna get God's Wrath. I also wanted to shout out, was it 20 Minutes Till Dawn? I think is the name of it. Which was one of the first ones I played after getting into Vampire Survivors. That needed a little bit of work, in my opinion. I struggled really, really hard with that one really early on. Okay, so in here is just experience, coins, and a card selection. Gonna get the crossbow, because it's heroic. And an item, Troll Blood. Plus 100% health regen. And you can regen up to 200% your max health. So I think this game has potential to be pretty amazing with some more updates. And just some more content. Oh! Attack speed up. But you also lose a little bit of damage, but that's okay, because that works well with certain items. I'm gonna get weak point as well. Attack speed up works better with certain weapons, so... But yeah, 20 Minutes Till Dawn, I haven't played it in a while. I think it's probably been updated and fixed quite a bit. But when I played it, it was very frustrating, and I felt like a lot of the weapons didn't work very well for me. I'm also not discounting skill issue, but if I can, you know, enjoy Vampire Survivors in this game, I feel like that was just a rough start. So, it's probably better by now, as I say. There was another one. There might have been another one, I just can't think of. But Vampire Survivors is hitting 1.0, and as I mentioned on my stream the other night, they are sending me a crust package of some kind. A wind blade upgrade. They're sending me, a package for 1.0, like, I think, maybe just some promotional materials. Someone mentioned about, something about like a garlic-shaped squeeze toy. Not unlike the brain yachts I gave out at conventions. So there are bosses in this, and the boss fights are actually more involved than one may expect. Not this one, but there's a couple boss fights that you actually have to, like, dodge around and maneuver outside of the, projectiles, and... I mean, that said, it's still a... Oh, one extra projectile, sick. So now everything shoots more, which I really like. There's also one that splits your attacks into smaller attacks. That one's awesome. But, yeah, it's still this type of game, so the boss fights aren't going to be terribly involved, and I think that's gonna be the challenge. I think it's gonna... There's gonna be a number of high-quality versions of this, where people find the one they like. And it's like, how hands-off the wheel do you want to be? Vampire Survivors, you just kind of walk around, and you choose your upgrades, and you have to, like, you know, choose where you go. Get the bow. But for the most part, you're not actually, like, you know, you're not choosing your targets. And I'm just getting, like, every weapon I can. 20 minutes till dawn, I think you pretty much have to choose your targets. Some of the ones we're going to play today, I'm assuming, will have that level of gameplay. So it's like, you can get to like almost bullet hell levels, geometry wars kind of shit. Or it can be completely hands off the wheel. This game has a couple weapons where you have to aim manually. There we go, weak point. So that definitely exists in this game, even though you can see right now I'm pretty much just playing by moving around and choosing upgrades, so it's much more like Vampire Survivors this way. But I like the Slay the Spire shit. So yeah, I think this is a good start for a game like this. Numbers go up, very psychologically pleasing. Very human. We'll get the bow upgrade. Again, a lot of these upgrades, like, I'm going kind of fast because I've played the game before. But, you know, when you see something like this... Banish all critical related cards. This is almost double attack damage, but there's no critical chance. I'm gonna get it. Get aiming as well. So aiming decreases your attack speed a little bit, but increases much more than it takes away. We'll get a crossbow upgrade. I mean, I probably have like 5 or 6 hours in this game, but I also have had really, really bad runs where I just made like really poor choices with which stuff I chose. And or got clusterfucked by a number of goblins shooting stuff at me. Yeah, again, visually, a lot of these games aren't really much to speak of. That's where I mistakenly used the term asset flip. But I mean, if you buy an asset pack that's inspired by something, and then you just make a cheap game around it and focus on the gameplay, it's fine by me. As long as the game is visually readable. And weirdly, this game is. I think it's actually, it's not the best looking game ever, but it's okay. Then there's this goblin dude who walks like a Chad. That's the fucking meme. Did you ever see that? Did you see the meme where people are walking down the hallway? I don't know why it annoys me so much, but it does. There's one with Picard, Data, and Riker is the dude, the Chad, walking like this goblin on the left there. Big damage boost. But yeah, in order to, like, even get to this level of being able to banish stuff and re-roll stuff, you have to spend your points. Like Vampire Survivors, there's like an upgrade tree. There's a couple of them, actually. Or at least, I think at least 2. So I'm gonna banish this tainted one. And that'll replace that with Shuriken, which I'll take. But yeah, there's not a ton of content. Like, Bone Razor Minions has characters. There's a lot of upgrades. There's a new game plus. There's base defense. Like, unlocking the characters and unlocking their abilities and stuff is actually really rewarding. This is just upgrade the Knight dude. And that's pretty much it. And it works. It's simple enough. But I'm getting spoiled by games like Bone Razor that have that much to unlock. Some huge fucking damage numbers happening right about now. Okay, so that stage is over. Oh, we missed the magnet. Castle. Max health. More defense. It's epic. I haven't really upgraded my armor very much, so I'm gonna get that. It's epic! Fucking Dynasty Warriors should just put out a game like this. You know, the company Dynasty Warriors that makes the game Dynasty Warriors. I mean, this is pretty much what their games were. But if they just put, like, full effort into it and made, like, a $60 version of this with their own spin on it, I would fucking play it. I'm gonna banish the... Oh. Alright, we'll just get light armor. So, we're running out of... Well, not running out, but there's just been less super epic upgrades by Scro. Get light armor. You know what? No, steel skin is too good for the extra defense. Now I'll get light armor. And I will get penetration. Don't know why I said that like that. 50% chance for soul gems to be attracted. An experience multiplier. I've never seen that one. Not that level of rarity. So I don't know if this is monsters killed or survived 2 minutes, but we're gonna find out. And also, once again, this game had me dying a lot in the beginning, but not unfairly so, I feel. It's just I upgraded a lot of my character's stuff. And I'm actually choosing, I think, the right upgrades this time. Also, I really need to open up my 8-bit controller and fix this fucking button, because it is sticking like a motherfucker. I wonder if the 8-bit Studios has, like, a finger machine. Not like a finger family, but like a machine with a finger that just hits the button for hours and hours and hours and hours, maybe weeks, even. And that way they can test their controllers and be like, oh, these get kind of sticky after some time. Maybe we should figure out how to fix this, because the previous 8-bit controller I had the same sticky button issue. Maybe that's something I can do today, is get in the controller. Okay, so I've killed more monsters than it says to. So this one is just pure survival. I'm looking for a magnet. I guess it's not gonna happen. Thunder! Oh, more projectiles. Oh, fuck. Or big damage I'll get projectiles. Allows you to draw 2 soul cards at the end of an elite stage. Good. I'm gonna go to this one. Agility's fine. Okay, so this is just a stage with a fuckload of enemies. Damn. Alright, projectile lifetime it is. I also feel like the gem pickup noise is very satisfying. You know, when it plays properly. This be a grinding stage. Okay, the skeletons are actually kind of getting in. And I am taking damage. Ice Spirit slows enemies down on hit. Definitely want that. Whoa. This is way more damage, but you lose an additional projectile. I'm gonna do that. It's a trade-off, but I think it's worth it, ultimately. It just, again, depends on I think the combination of weapons you have. You have to kind of make a decision. But in this case, I think that's a fine decision, considering my Thunder Staff. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Just like that. I mean, I was just standing still, but I figured maybe I'd be able to, like, figure that out. Like, do it. But no. Well, there's F tier and E tier. I'm assuming more tiers are coming for upgrades, but I have 694. Nice. And I can upgrade various things like health regeneration, rarity reroll, experience multiplier on overkill. Void Magnet also attracts gold coins. I mean, XP multiplier is always a good choice. Quick early XP. Can't really complain about that. Not really a whole lot else. Maybe overkill. You can refund as well if you need to. I think it, again, very similar to Vampire Survivor. So, in order to do a half hour of this, I'll just show you some other stuff. So here's I'm using a controller for this, obviously. But here's a different weapon. So this one you actually do have to aim. Multi-handed. So this, yeah, this just... Each time there's two instead of one. Got the magic wand here. This one's really good with the power-up that breaks it into several pieces, because I'm pretty sure the pieces are as powerful, but it just splits into so many little bastards, and it just takes out so many enemies. But yeah, this mode is the traditional Vampire Survivors-esque mode. I'm just going to continue upgrading the pikes, because they get a ton of power and range. There's a part of me that wonders, what is it a better idea to upgrade just a couple weapons, or is it a better idea to get as many weapons as possible? Throws kunai around you for 2.10 damage. Huh, I've never seen this one. I don't think this aims at any particular enemy. I think this just does what it does. I feel like a couple weapons are good, but then upgrading your power... Definitely want to find a nice balance. Projectile size decrease, which is actually kind of a problem for the pike. So even though you get a bunch of extra movement speed, the pike has less range. So that's a problem, because you need to stay the fuck away from the enemies, and this is a great way to get them away from you. There's one, I remember I got like a heroic experience multiplier that was incredible. It's like almost double experience I was getting. I just can't believe that Vampire Survivors kind of started a genre in a way. Not that games like this did not exist, because they absolutely, like I said, Geometry Wars comes to mind. It's just the way this is done turned into its own fucking subgenre. And by the way, I mentioned before the price. You know, $2.99. Oh, there it is. There's the experience multiplier. It lowers the pickup range, but it's such a huge bonus. It's like a no-brainer. Should have picked Castle instead of the Kunai, but that's alright. I'm only gonna play this another 4 minutes or so just to hit the half-hour mark. Remove the critical chance. Maybe that's something I did wrong, which was remove critical hit chance. Turtle or Cleaver. I'll show you, just while we have a little bit of time, I'll show you the Cleaver. It's another... You know, it pushes enemies away. But it's another one of those, you control the way, where it goes. So you have a little bit of agency. But yeah, it just, again, it blows my mind that Vampire Survivors... And I was really opposed to Vampire Survivors, and now they're, like, sending me... Like... I thought it looked like shit. And then I played it and ended up really liking it, and I guess that endeared me to the developers, because now they're sending me, like, a little package with Vampire Survivor stuff. So, yeah, it's kinda mind-blowing. But it really is that fun once you start playing it, and I know a number of people that got really addicted to it. I mean... Sorry. Like, people that watched me stream it and then tried it, like, oh, I'll give this a shot, it's cheap. Again, low risk, because you're only spending $3. And you can get them $3 back if you don't like it in the first 2 hours, so it's kind of worth it. Even just to give it a shot, and if it feels overly psychologically manipulative, then don't bother, but... The whole thing is about just watching your character get more powerful and then pulping. Yeah, we like to pulp enemies. Anyway, you get the idea. In survival mode, bosses show up, and then like 15 minutes there's like a big boss, and then 30 minutes there's big boss or bigger boss. So, let's wrap this one up, shall we? That's Rogue Genesia. It's got some decent visual effects. It's got the pleasing psychological character growth. And it is a fine game. It needs more. Definitely needs more. But, you know, there's plenty of achievements and stuff. It would be nice to see, like, other characters or, you know, just different weapon unlocks and stuff, kind of like Vampire Survivors. But as it is, even though it's a little bare bones, I think it's a great start. Pretty good. Okay. I'm gonna try Brotato. There's another recommended one. I mean, all of these have been recommended in some form or another, but... you know, I've seen this name a couple times. So, I guess visually you couldn't get more different. Okay, we've got different characters. I'm just gonna try well-rounded, but you can see the different Brotatos. You want to see a knife? That is not a knife. Knife. Club. Ghost Flint. Pistol. Danger 0. Okay. So I was wondering, am I going to have to shoot? And the answer is no. The game shoots for you. No other controls so far. Okay, this one happens in waves. Attack speed upgrade. Shotgun. So I have 2 weapons. And range. Wait, how do you hold all these weapons? Very pleasing visual style. I think this was... again, most of these were between $4 and $5, so... limited scope of how much it could be. +5 harvesting? Spawns a turret that shoots bullets, dealing 10 damage. Medical gun. Lifesteal. So now we have 3 weapons. Okay. The weapons just float around you. Man, Brotato sure has a lot of arms. So this game has a number of progress bars and stuff. You have your overall level, you have your... oh, there's actually stuff to actually legitimately harvest. There's your weapon level, there's your overall level, there's your skills and stuff. Ranged damage up. I'm gonna get attack speed. And also, armor, just in case. Weird Ghost. +3 max HP. Start the next wave with 1 HP. That sounds bad, but I'm gonna try it. Because I have regeneration. Oh, I chose... okay. Now I have 2 of the medic guns. I thought it was just an upgrade, like a flat upgrade for the medic gun, but you just get 2 of them. Sounds like Cyberpunk 2077 music. Very satisfying hit sounds. Get some extra range. Laser gun. Wand deals burning damage. Two turrets. I'll get a wand just because it sounds interesting, and I'll get the laser gun too. And re-roll for more trees spawn. And oh, Oh, my pistol replaced the shot, something, I think. Oh, wait, no, I think that just upgraded. I think? But you can recycle. Oh, boy. I'm not really sure. I'm still learning. My Brotato looks like a clown. Item found. Lifesteal, but minus harvesting. I'm gonna recycle that. And I'm gonna get more harvesting. I'm gonna get some extra luck. I could've got attack speed. Baby elephant? Crit chance, dodge up. I'll get the wand upgrade. Get the baby elephant. And fertilizer. I guess. Kind of really missing that dodge from Rogue Genesia. A little spicy. Crit chance upgrade. Pickup range. Shredder. I'll recycle a medical gun and get the shredder. Gummy Berserker increases attack speed and range. Max HP, but -1 regeneration. Alright, we'll just hold on to our coins. Yeah, I know there was another one of these types of games I played. I'm thinking in my head now. I'm like, wait, what else did I play? I'd have to scroll through my Steam and see what other games I have that are like this, but I know there was another one with small maps that I didn't mention. Just looking around. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. Take the alien worm. Teeth 3. Lifesteal. Ghost axe ethereal. Okay. Now I have a medical gun upgrade. That upgrade gets some extra turret. Reroll. Little frog. Pickup range and harvesting, but minus dodge. Shoots 6 alien eyes around you every 3 seconds. Oh man, I wish I could get that. I have to recycle. What counts as an item? Butterfly pistol. Another weapon we shall get at some point, I'm sure. This doesn't take up a weapon slot, it just seems really cool. Might have been a little foolish to take that, but we have turrets. Okay, so these enemies are a bit bullet spongy. This has got more of a, like a Newgrounds flash animation feel to it. This is made in the Godot engine, by the way. Godot? But, yeah, this reminds me of, like, Alien Hominid Castle Crashers, which, man, I really wish there was a Castle Crashers sequel. It's such a good game. Don't get me wrong, I love Alien Hominid, but Castle Crashers was my shit. That would be a really, really good game to make a sequel to, in my opinion. Elemental damage, HP regeneration. Yeah, I'll take it. Upgrade, heart 3, melee damage, range, elemental damage. I'm gonna do extra range. And I will do extra damage. Fist 3. I'll get the Shredder upgrade. Plus 2 ranged damage, plus 10% attack speed, but minus 10 damage. I'll get the small magazine. I think I understand why I have 2 shredders now. It has to be the same level to upgrade it. Otherwise you're just gonna... Oh wait, no, that doesn't make sense. Yeah, why does that happen? That's kind of strange. But a very satisfying game just to look at. Like, actually watching the guns aim at the various things is kind of cool. Plus 4 engineering. Maybe that's good for my turrets. Could get knife 3. Recycle that. I'm gonna get knife 3. And increased melee damage. And extra crit chance. Little muscly dude. Can't upgrade the medical gun. Also very helpful stats layout on the side there. I mean, the knife is good. Maybe it is good to have just like one powerful melee. Just in case they get a little too close for comfort. Do you think it's a coincidence that the word comfort sounds like comfort? Because I know some people are most comfortable in their comfort. And you thought shit like that only happened when I was live. Nah, this is how my brain works. Every 1,000 hours a day. Things I need to say. Nursery crimes. Rhymes. Limes. Is a good streamer. Little frog, I will take you, but I need dodge after this. Attack speed. Please. Shuriken. Bounces up to 3 times on a critical hit. I mean, that seems great, but maybe not. There's one free reroll in the shop. Scared sausage, reroll, leather vest. Leather belt. Oh god, they hit hard. Yeah, they hit really hard. 50% chance to deal 1 damage to a random enemy when an enemy dies. Sounds fine. Plus 40 harvesting. You take 1 damage per second. Does not give you invulnerability time. Yeah, okay. I guess I'll need some armor. Plus 10 max HP. Restore 3 HP per second. Cannot heal any other way. The metal for that stuff. 5 damage every 5 seconds till the end of the wave, but also minus 20% damage. Jesus. Man, there were some good weapons at level 4. Them shit's gone now. Plus 2 HP regeneration. Take that. Gonna need it. Percent chance to double the value of picked up materials. Get another turret. My wand is upgraded. Get that blindfold. Now we don't have any negatives. But I'm probably going to die because I'm taking too much damage too quickly, but hopefully lifesteal can help. Lifesteal is picking up the slack pretty nicely. Got a Chivo. Survivor 2. Okay, I'm gonna get the increased attack speed. I need more dodge if I get this, but no, I don't think I want that. Plus 20% dodge while standing still. Elemental damage. That would be my wand. can get that. Have enough armor to sacrifice? Yeah, I do. Plus 1% damage for every 1% speed you have. That balances out. Tyler spawns a little guy that slowly shoots 10 piercing lightning projectiles around him for 14 damage each. Just kind of curious to see how long I can stand still and still do the damage I need to do. Okay, not too long. I need, like, increased attack speed, maybe. Oof. Okay, progress. Engineer character, character lucky. Old. The name of the character is Old. So there's no unlockable stuff. This is just pure, like, achievement-based to unlock characters, which is pretty cool. Also very different from the previous game. I'm gonna try Lucky. Oh, there's a whole different set of weapons per character. Like, Old starts with different things. Mutant starts with different things. Cool, so we're gonna do, try Lucky, and I'm gonna try, I guess, Slingshot. But yes, Lucky has a decreased experience gain, which is troubling. Okay. Minus 6% item price. Ugly Tooth. Hitting an enemy removes 10% of their speed, max 30%. Upgrade the Slingshot. No, that's 2 of them. Two slingshots is cool, because you're just bouncing rocks off of enemies' fucking foreheads. I don't even know what I picked. That was an accident. Didn't mean to press it. I'll get this hammer. Powerful. Very shit range, though. The reason I chose Lucky is because Kane is usually my Isaac pick. I just like luck in video games because it's so intangible. It's like, what does it even do? Lightning Shiv. Plus 20 materials when you pick up a crate. Minus 1% speed. I can deal with that. So note this character, the weapon selection seems to be limited to Unga. Unless, like, a gun just randomly pops up. Crit chance. Ghost axe, fertilizer, metal detector. A turret that... shoots fire? Oh, cool. I am a little spoiled by Rogue Genesia. I liked having a dash. It's like a weirdly comforting thing to just be able to, like, press the button to dash when you're in danger. +1 range damage, -5 range. Bro. Missile. +10% damage, -6% attack speed. Handcuffs. Melee damage, range... Ah, fuck, it's too expensive. I could have just bought the other... Well, now I've got 2 ghost flints. Could have been worse. I was like, fuck, I could have just upgraded the first one, but 2 is fine. So we are approaching the half-hour mark, and I'm sticking with it. As much as I'm enjoying playing this, I'm sticking with the half-hour per game because I think that's an important... For me, that's an important metric in my arbitrary system of measurement. Of enjoyment. It's the gimmick. It's the gimmick, so we're gonna stick with it, but... I think this game is really good. It does a couple different things. I mean, again, gameplay is just walking around, but... It's got a satisfying walking around, at least. Medical turret. And, the character unlock stuff, I was a little disappointed that you can't unlock upgrades, but it also means that every character starts... Like, the difficulty is pretty finely tuned, I guess. Every character starts the same way, and it's a matter of you making good choices and upgrading your skills, as opposed to just upgrading your character. So I like that. The weapons are cool. They're different than usual. Visuals are nice, and game is good. I like the upgrade systems. I do, and I also feel like having, like, you know, 30 or 40 characters, whatever it is, it's a good incentive to keep playing because you just want to keep unlocking characters. And the fact that each character has its own weapon set, some overlap, of course, but I like that. I think that's a really good feature. Burning activates 15% faster. Get the little frog here. And one more wave, and then that'll be it. I might just die during this wave on purpose. But definitely a good half hour, and the segment is starting off strong. Rogue Genesia I knew was good, but this is, it lives up to its reputation. I get why people recommended it. Let me die! Let me die. Too angry to die, I guess. So that's Brotato. I unlocked a new character. Max difficulty beaten, none yet. No records. Yeah, I might have to come back to this one. See, I'm almost afraid because of the amount of addiction contained within all of these games. Well, I'm going to take a quick break, which you won't even notice, and I will return with the next 2 games in this collection. Okay, I've returned, and this time within a negative emotional aura. That's what they call it. We're gonna play a game called Bounty of One. I had to choose between the last 2, and I couldn't figure out which one to choose, so I just kind of made a very quick decision. Bounty of One. Now, is that a cowboy goblin witch? Huh. Press any key to join. Oh, there's a 2-player mode here. So there's different characters. So this is a cowboy version of this. Alright. Let's give it a shot. Okay, we got a dash button. It's weird, after playing Vampire Survivor so much, it's actually, like, weird to me to see characters aim in the direction of the enemies. Chat, I mean, I'm not live, but, you know, chat, I have to stay still to shoot my crossbow. Gain much more attack speed. Alright. Well, very simple presentation, but I think those goblins are cool, I guess. The music is like cowboy techno-pop. Gain 1 more move speed. Increases your chance of dealing a critical. I'll get move speed. Oh, this is definitely changing. I wish there was some more visual cues in regards to the dash. Reduce cooldowns of dashes and abilities by 15%. So is there an indicator that I can use? Oh, it's that little cooldown circle. Alright, I mean, well, this is definitely a choice. Also, health isn't measured in, like, you have 100 health. It's just, you have 3 health. Fucking live. But yeah, having to stop and shoot is definitely changing the pace. Gain a lot more damage. Oh yeah. Like, how long do you stay still before you get the fuck out of there? When your projectiles should be destroyed, reduce their damage by 50%, pierce instead. Standing still gradually increases your attack speed until you move again. Or enemies around you are 30% faster but take 50% more damage. That's interesting. I'm gonna do the piercing. And more attack speed. I feel like piercing seems to be the best option for something like this. 2 dashes, raise your maximum. I'm gonna do extra dashes. Less going on than Brotato. Like, that game had very, very many upgrades and lots of, like, information in between rounds and stuff. Deal area damage each time you dash. Gain 3 rerolls for object choices. I like the reroll option. Yeah, this just simplifies a whole lot of stuff, and unfortunately the hit noises and sound and visuals are not that exciting. I mean, if that was a little bit more interesting, the moment-to-moment gameplay, rather, that would be nice. But, you know, I'm enjoying. I mean, it does the things correctly. It does the psychological numbers grow, character more powerful thing. And again, I'm kind of now digging the have to stop to shoot thing. Kind of like it, weirdly. Attack speed. Shoot an orbiting projectile regularly. Garlic. It's garlic-esque. Reduce the cooldowns of dashes and abilities. Hey, if that means more projectiles, or rather more garlic, this is helpful for when you have to actually move around and want to damage enemies. More move speed sounds good. There's a day-night cycle. Something a little different. Much more damage. No specifics, so you don't have to get bogged down in numbers. Instead, it's just like, gain a fuckload more damage. If there are interactive stuff, things on the map, so I can get like a magnet to suck up all these coins, though I'm not seeing anything like that. Can't reroll. Okay, weird. But yeah, I mean, Goblin Cowboys is definitely a good choice. That cactus looks like an ass. Huh. Also a choice. Critical damage deals 100% more damage. You also shoot behind you. Oh, hell yeah. Well, only one aims, so if it hits behind you, that's incidental. But still, seems like a pretty good... I didn't even read the other ones. I probably should have, right? Also, on the verge of death, so maybe I should have picked up some kind of health thing, but... too late now. Oh, there we go. It all consolidated into one thing. Gain a lot more attack speed. Raise the range of your area effect and pickup range by 20%. So I guess that means my circling Death NATO, so we'll just get that. Raise maximum health by 1. Yeah, I feel like that's going to be very useful. Your projectiles slow down any enemies they touch by 70%. Whenever you dash, gain 100% crit chance for 1 second. When your projectiles deal critical damage, they pierce. I mean, they pierce anyway, but this seems like a better piercing. I kind of wish there was a little bit more happening on the map. I mean, I haven't tried to explore very much, but it kind of just seems like it's not a whole lot of anything. Oh shit. New boss, dead boss. Whenever you take 2 damage in a row, heal for 2 health. Cooldown 60 seconds. Attract all collectibles around you when you eliminate a deputy. Dude, that'll keep me alive a little bit, I think. For later on. When things get more... inevitably more crusty. Critical damage up. I mean, it's a perfectly fine game of this type. And I am enjoying it. It's got a very, very, again, simple presentation. I'm sure there's going to be some chat comments that have a couple of choice words to say about the visuals and all that, but I think it works. It's just... so far, it's overly simple. I want to see what kind of upgrades there are, like, in between rounds. I wish there's a little bit more happening in the environment, but then again, Brotato only had, like, one thing. But, Brotato had the small kind of arenas versus big giant, you know, endless whatever. One more choice for each upgrade. That's good. Yeah, like endless repeating backgrounds versus small arenas and rounds. I mean, there's, you know, again, we're seeing different things, different take on the same concept. The other game I remembered is Soulstone Survivors, which is the 3D one, which I thought was really effective and also had limited... The arena size was pretty small compared to, like, Vampire Survivors. Projectiles bounce. Oh, they pierce and bounce. How about that? Looks like there aren't very many weapons. Seems like that's character-based. You kind of just have to stick with your one weapon, maybe. I guess we'll see. Maybe we've unlocked another character by now. Oh shit. Okay, this is different. Screen locks. There is information, by the way. I forgot about that. You can actually pull up stats for specifics. Gotcha. Your projectiles... each time you dash, take 1 damage, but permanently gain plus 10 default damage. Oh. Your projectiles bounce 2 more times. Projectiles that bounce now do so in opposite directions. I don't know, that damage sounds really good, and there's plenty of hearts over here, so... And I have the thing that allows me to heal. It's a weird power-up, but okay. Wonder if... Wait, will I still take damage from dashing? Oh, fuck. Like, even after I got the benefit from this? I didn't think that through, but I pretty much just doubled my damage. Yep. Always now take damage from dashing. Great. Oh boy. Fires projectiles around you upon taking damage. Deal area damage before you dash. In a pinch, if I need to take a damage and do a bunch of damage, I can do that, but I don't know if that was the best choice. I mean, I'm dealing, like, nonsense damage right now, so it's worth it. How many times can I say damage before it stops sounding like a real word? Critical hits deal 100% more damage. More attack speed. Which means more critical hits, which means more damage. Projectiles slow enemies. Permanently augments your damage by 30%, but reduces your attack speed by 20%, right? Okay, let's re-roll this. Slows all projectiles around you. Okay, projectiles bounce more. I'm less engaged in this game than I was the previous two. It's not bad by any means. I just don't think it's as... My brain is wandering and turning off a whole lot more. I know these are like podcast games, but this one in particular feels a lot more mindless. And the variety is definitely kind of suffering, because it, you know... Like, with Vampire Survivors, you get different levels. Which helps, and they have different enemies in them, and all that fun stuff. So yeah, it's okay. We've still got 10 minutes, and I'm gonna stick to my half-hour gimmick. Is that a mole man? There are things to keep an eye out for, like you do have to watch out for bombs and stuff. A lot more damage is like 20 extra damage. That music is also really hitting the same notes, isn't it? Still going. No achievements or anything. I'll be honest, one of the things I do like about Rogue Genesia, and even Brotato... Well, Brotato is a different story, because you actually unlock characters. Brotato. But... Scarface, saying the name of that game. But it definitely feels like the achievements keep you engaged early on. Knowing they unlock various things. And also like, oh, I'm making progress. I did this, I did this, I did this. This doesn't have any of that. So, I think this has potential from what I'm playing. Like, if this continues to get updates, like... The Vampire Survivors MO is just constantly update. Every week, there was a content update. Now we're hitting 1.0. I don't even know what's in the 1.0 update for Vampire Survivors. I haven't played in a couple months, but... that whole thing is like, oh, well, you're done with this content. Here's a whole giant update for you. So it makes me wonder how many of these games are going to stick to that, or is this just like, hey, it's a couple bucks. You can just buy it and then you're done. I keep forgetting dash actually damages me. I did it. Use maybe a little victory music or something. The game just put itself into windowed mode. There's, progress is going to be very slow, because I just did that huge survival. Well, not huge, but it was like, what, 25-ish minutes, 22 minutes or so of survival. I got 4 nuggets. And you need 20 for 1 common attack speed upgrade. A Subtract collectibles from 2% further away. Oh boy. I mean, you can start on various infamy levels. The fact that it's multiplayer and local multiplayer is cool. I need to do infamy level 10. Okay, and there are some options too, like there's remove sheriffs and all that stuff. Okay. I think there really is only one character here. Infamy level 10. I guess it's just the same level with the same goblin. No, it's a different character. Well, the infamy level stuff is definitely going to increase replayability for some people, just because the first level's so easy. But yeah, this is a really bare bones one, and it needs a lot more. Again, maybe the co-op is kind of neat. Shots pierce through one more enemy. This thing also seems to have an ass for a head. Again, this is early access, so, you know. Alright, I think we're just about to hit the half-hour mark. Maybe a little under, but that's fine. Yeah, needs a lot more. It's okay, though. And finally, here's a game called Just King. The fourth in our collection of vampire garlic survival-like Soulsborne Metroidvanias. Just King Early Access. Trumwood Forest, the beginning of our adventure. Deadly spores have taken over the land. It's Nanas. Okay. Pick your first hero. Huntress, Ranger, or Wizard. Ranger seems fine. Okay, so we got that Slay the Spire type map again. No controller support here, okay. Boy, this one is super slow compared to the other one. Compared to most of the other ones. So the Huntress... So, okay, you have a king. The king needs to avoid taking damage, and your minion will actually stand in the way. How about that? Got a wizard now. There are synergies here. We'll just add some relics here. Hoplite and Druid. Saves the shop. Reroll, okay. Where are we going? Just go this way. I thought this was going to be something like Bone Ray's Minion game, but are these the Statue of Liberty? But it's more... You control them to a degree, and you can position them in various compromising ways. Paladin increases party damage. You need it like a tank. Guess the Berserker might be good at that. Okay. Drag heroes and items here to sell them. Selling a hero grants you 1 gold and the hero synergies as tokens. +2 heroes for the next tier. Increases party's movement speed. Okay, I'm trying to figure out the synergy thing. It seems to be a unique aspect of the game. Okay, this is a little confusing. Because if I need to reposition this hero, the Berserker. So the Berserker can, like, take some damage. So I need to have it so the Berserker faces the direction I'm facing, which is this way. That's better. I still don't get it. The shop hero will be consumed. Why would I do that? You can sell heroes directly from the shop. Selling hero grants you 1 gold and the hero synergies as tokens. Drag to a hero in your party to level it up. Okay. Hot hands. Can't do anything with that. I see, now I have the synergies. ×1 protagonist. This hero is not a protagonist. Tough. This hero is not a tough. Protagonist rusher. Alright. It's unique. It's a little confusing, but it's definitely unique. Don't know how much I love this whole thing of, like, just rotating the heroes around you. It's definitely weird, and I'm not used to it yet. Okay. Too many items. Okay, hero has been leveled up. Level 2, 3 tokens left. I have to do... This hero is not shady business. I see. So now the Berserker's leveled up. Fucking weird. You find an uproar around the small square. It looks like the bard pissed off people at the tavern with his off-key notes. He's tied in a pillory while an angry crowd throw rotten fruit at him. What do? Try to intercept the fruits. You deflect the fruits as best you can, and they start throwing rotten fruit at you. You keep deflecting masterfully after seeing that they can't continue the show. The crowd starts to disperse. Good job. Level gold and hasty. Well, that was a huge upgrade. Now this berserker is max level. Can't get rid of the tokens. Oh yeah, the more you level up, the more you can upgrade your heroes. Okay. After a long walk, you come to a colossal tree so big that clouds pass under the branches. You hear a noise and look up. You see a seed is falling towards the party. What do? Jump to protect the king. Parry the seed with your hat. The seed enters the hat like a comet, but disappears without a trace. Everyone applauds like a magic trick. But even you don't understand what happened. The journey goes on. Magic kit for newbies and gold. You put that on the king. Plus 50% party damage. Huh. Treasure. Level gold and Heart of Ent. Put that on the Berserker, I think. Archer has been leveled up, or Ranger, rather. Forgotten Banner. Okay, we got an elite combat now. Oh man, my Berserker's about to die. Nice job tanking those hits, though. This should have controller support. Damn. Oh god, oh god. The king is dead. Huh. Try a new build zoner challenge this time. This unlocks items and stuff, okay. Paladin. Flame ring. Vine ring. I'm all for that. Well, that's the healing totem. Yeah, that elite combat kind of sucked. But my fucking Berserker just rushed in there and accepted death. Guess it's in character. Knight. Funky music. I'm into the music. Yeah, it's just a little clunky trying to position the your knights and stuff, your characters, so that there's like the optimal fight gameplay. But I think that's just the nature of the game. It's the type of game it is. Whimsical Enchanter, buffs and debuffs, and healing. So we're gonna need some range. Dealing with high health enemies, dealing with enemies swiftly. We'll get the Imp and the Bard. Tier unlock. +1 hero for next tier. Tough. Increases the party's health. Hasty. I see, because you can have synergies of, like, party members. I kind of understand that now. Sing your funny song, Bard. You actually have to pick up the music. Whoa, that was a nice voice crack. Upgrade some hasty heroes. Then Frenzy. Give the knight some more armor. After cheating some adventures in the tavern, the local guard is looking for your party. Cheating some adventurers? Oh, okay, adventurers, and they are close. In front of you, there is a parade going on. What do you do? Hit the drums. You start drumming, a little coyish, but suddenly, suddenly, your warrior instincts kick in, and you make, is that a real word? Mesmerizing solo. People get too excited, and the parade goes on a rampage through the city. Battle drums. And gold. Okay, so on Frenzy, right, this does 150% damage. So that would be the knight. So we want that extra damage, I think. Imp has been leveled up. The knight has been leveled up. You find an isolated hut taken over by fungi. What do you do? Collect, start eating mushrooms. Everyone around you realizes that it wasn't a good idea and starts walking away from you. You lose control. That funny taste makes you eat frantically. You look at the others, you seem to be bigger. Before you even take one more step, you pass out. A few hours later, you wake up realizing it was a unique gastronomic experience, but that you will not repeat the dose. It's got a ton of frenzy for that. And the knight is now fully leveled up. Paladin is further leveled. I'm gonna go for the Blood Moon Rises. Defeat 4 waves of enemies from a mysterious land. Link. Yeah, I think, again, controller support would make this game better, because then you could rotate... Like, my mouse stuff... Like, I'm trying to rotate... Rotate! To specific spots, but it's just confusing. I mean, this could just be a me problem. That's fine if it is. My paladin is about to die. But that's why we have health. Oh, jeez. Oh god, they just got stuck. That paladin got stuck. Oh, the knight is about to die too. Oh, fuck. Oh god. Huh. Well, that was lame. I guess I probably needed more synergies. I'm gonna go for full synergies. That, and maybe, again, maybe the gameplay, I wasn't, like, you know, good. That's also possible. So this is strategist and tough. I'll go for strategist synergy. Okay, more healing. I mean, this is unlike most things I've played in this genre or otherwise, so I like that. And it definitely makes me interested in seeing what builds are most viable. Reroll, we need another strategist. Are there other strategists? Kinda don't think so. So I got Tough and Rusher as well. Got a Rogue. Rogue apparently dies very quickly. We've got some elite combat coming up. Boy, that rogue really doesn't like to live. Increases the party's movement speed. Wow, I burned the wrong hero. Great. Gotta do an elite combat with garbage stats. Yeah, like, I want to be more precise with how I attack my enemies. So that's gonna be a thing that I have to learn going forward. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Also kind of tough to know where your range is sometimes for like melee. Like, where does this rogue attack? What is best attack? And doesn't matter now, rogue is dead. Burning plate. Enrage. Gain 5% every time you get damaged. Okay, so that's gonna be for the captain, I think. Strategist and tough. Okay. Try to upgrade the rogue. Oh god. I have to get rid of a wizard and get like a healer or something. God. I mean, the rogue can just delete enemies, but they have to not be attacking for a short time. Keeping friends alive. Okay, rogue. Get some upgrades. Portable anvil. Antagonist and tough. Sure have a whole lot of useless shit. Well, this seems better, on the outside at least. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh god, I'm trying to fix this situation and I cannot. Yeah, we just got stuck in a mess of enemies. When reduced to 0, heal self 100. Okay, that's pretty good. After taking damage, stuns all nearby enemies for 2 seconds. We've upgraded this motherfucker. Treasure, much needed. Gold and granite plate. So there's armor there. Priest upgraded. Plus 25 health. Haste. Haste seems good for healing. Definitely not going to elite. Oh, we've got a bunch of friends to help. And boy, we're gonna need them. Get some more of those friends, please? There they are. Did it. Plus 75% damage, that's really good. This is Shady Business and Rusher. Strategist. Wish there was something you could do with these things. Okay, combat before things get real scummy. I mean, it's probably gonna end here, but... No, not gonna end here. Okay, we may go over the half-hour gimmick with this game. But then again, I'm facing a very difficult wave up next, so I think we got a couple minutes before the half hour's over. Plenty of time to die. Plenty of time to completely fuck this run up. Need Rusher and Rusher. Okay, we'll go for the Rogue. I need Strategist or Rusher here. That's both. Poltergeist. Kill any target under 25%, or under 25 health. That'll be good for the wizard. I need everything I can get for this one. So here it is. Elite or Blood Moon. Anyone under the light of the Blood Moon is stronger. I'm gonna try Blood Moon again. I was staying out of the Blood Moon, but I guess I wasn't reading. So that's nice. Kill. God, that really does work great on the wizard. Oh boy. Please live. Ah, shit. Wow. Oh boy, okay. On hit, 25% chance to unleash lightning that deals 3 damage to 4 targets. Heavenly and haste. Try to just enrush her. Okay, wizard has been powered up. Wizard's got lightning and poltergeist now. Oh, man, 5 cents for a 150% haste is pretty nice. Could sell a couple things, maybe. Worth it for wizard power, I think. Even though now the rogue is kind of fucked. Non-combat interaction, god damn it. Okay, there's the tree again. Carry the seed with your magic. Now we need to get something for the rogue. So on strategist, +2 armor for the party. That'll be fine, and though the rogue can live a little bit. We need heavenly and haste for the cleric. I don't think we're gonna have... Yeah, that's not gonna happen, so we can just buy another thing. Twin lightning. Can't afford that. After taking damage, gain 3 bark skin. Good for the rogue. Alright, here we go, boss. Just in time for the half-hour limit. Well, my fucking mage is amazing now because of that lightning shit. And the extra haste. There go my friends. There's a couple left. Run! Yeah, I think I actually figured out a good build. Like, accidentally, because the beginning of this run was garbage. I did it. Unlocks free starting items for completing a challenge there. New zone unlocked. Wow. I did it. Full screen, bigger cursor. Oh god, there is controller support. It's just you have to select it. Are you kidding me? Alright, I have to examine this a little further. Pick your first hero. Oh, there's a bigger starting pool. We'll do Viking. I just have to find out what the twin stick stuff is like. Let's see. It's better. Okay, so there's some new gimmicks on this map, too. Yeah, this is better. The twin stick controls are way better. I bet people were shouting at their screen saying, Vinny, it has controller support. But it does, and here, let me just select another hero for a second. I want to see how it works, how it handles. Yeah. Yeah, this is fine. This is great. It's exactly what I was hoping. It's just, you don't... Most games, when you put a controller in, it just works these days. So I was expecting, like, oh, just pick up the controller and play. So we went a little over the half hour for this one, but it was worth it because we got to complete a run. And I got to discover the options menu. Wow. Oh, man. Alright, so I have to end this segment now, but I'm gonna tell you it's gonna be a tough one. Well, let's start with... Okay, I'm gonna say that the one I liked the least was that Cowboy Goblin one. It was functional. It was good. And again, it's still a pretty highly rated game. Like, people seem to like it, so that's nice. But the real issue I had with it is it just so simple. It's so similar to the formula we've seen a bunch, and it's extremely simple, but still playable, still pretty good. I like the theme, and I think the cowboy stuff could go further, so hopefully that gets a lot more updates. Rogue Genesia is the closest to Vampire Survivors, and has a couple good bells and whistles. and continues to be the best looking of the games, I think, at least. Though, Brotato has the best combat. Like, there's really not a lot to do, aside from move around again, but yet I was very engaged the whole time, and the noises were good, the upgrades were cool, the vast amount of weapons and characters. It's different enough that you're not unlocking things, you know, just to make your character powerful. You're unlocking characters. I like that. And I also like that it has a very simple approach, but there seems to be so many ways to upgrade your characters and weapons, and all the stats are right there. And yet, I think my favorite, weirdly, is the one I just played. Just King. Just King was the most unique. It had a really, really interesting concept with the characters, and then you actually pulping characters to get their essence to upgrade your own. The synergies are cool, the items are cool. The gameplay was not as great with the mouse and keyboard, though I managed. There's a lot of good upgrades, it seems, and unlocks, rather. And with the controller, it's even better. So, I liked Rogue Genesia enough to put like 5 hours into it, but it's between Brotato and Just King. And I'm gonna say maybe just the concept of Just King was unique enough to eke it out a little bit. It also had a nice simple visual style. Pretty good. Pretty damn good. So I'd recommend all, maybe not as much Bounty of One. Though Just King, I would put like a 9.5. Brotato would be like a 9.3. Rogue Genesia would be like a 9. I don't know, this is an arbitrary scale. I'm not saying these games are like close to 10 out of 10 video games, but on the Vampire Survivor, garlic-like survival game genre kind of shit, there's a lot of good stuff. And we see if Vampire Survivor 1.0 can also deliver. I guess we'll see. Thank you for watching, everybody. Enjoy the continued loss of free time that these games will commit to your life. That was a bad sentence. I'm a bad English major. Goodbye.